Natural ways you can improve the cervical mucus, or you can increase your cervical mucus, just in case you don't observe the wet, slippery type of cervical mucus during your fertile days, or you are always observing dryness in that area. Number one thing you can do naturally that can help is to increase your water intake, okay? Because 97% of that cervical mucus is made up of water. Number two, feed more on fruits that are rich in vitamin C, your orange, your berries, your bell peppers, they are good. Feed on vegetables, your living green veggies, okay? Feed on them as well. Then there are supplements that can also help to do that. Example is even Primus. But please do not take any supplements without consulting your healthcare, because there are several causes to VG dryness, okay? So that cause must be treated first before any supplement can work. Why it is important for you to observe the wet, slippery type of cervical mucus? Because that wet, slippery type of cervical mucus has a role to play, all right? It has a role to play to enable you get pregnant. And you also notice that during that fertile window, you begin to see this wet, sleepy type of cervical mucus. There is also increased urge for sex. And if you're having this increased urge for sex or increased libido, that area, your video becomes very wet. All these things has a role to play to enable you get pregnant. Number one role it plays, it helps to transport your husband's yogurt, your husband's sperm. If that area is dry, okay, and if you're not having that wet, slippery type of cervical mucus, transportation of your husband's sperm becomes difficult. Let's say, for example, your womb, you should use it as a swimming pool, okay? And your cervical mucus and the wetness in that area should serve as the water in the swimming pool. And your husband's sperm should serve as someone who wants to swim in that swimming pool. Let's say, for example, the water in that swimming pool is very thick. Can the person swim? No, the person cannot move. The person cannot swim in that swimming pool. Okay, so this is what one of the roles the cervical mucus and the wetness plays during that fertile window. Number two role is that it helps to protect the sperm from the acidic environment of the vagina. Okay, and number three, it also helps to filter these abnormal sperms from entering the womb, and it will just move only the ones that are needed into the womb. Okay, and the next one is that it helps to also protect the uterus. Let's say ovulation is over, you are done with the ovulation, the cervical mucus will now become very thick, preventing the entering of the sperm into the womb. Okay, this is another role it plays. Okay, the next one is it also helps to tell you that it is time for fertility. The moment you start seeing that wet, slippery type of cervical mucus, it's an indication that you are in your fertile period. Just in case you are trying to get pregnant, utilize this period. Okay, so these are roles that the cervical mucus plays. So it is important you see that wet, slippery type of cervical mucus, and during that period, that area should also be wet.